Woo! Would you take a look at that? All right, B-Body fans. Putting in a power window roller slider deal today. Track guide. So with these guys, the original sliders or guides are kind of an oblong piece, and they break real easy. I'll try to get this window down. I've already replaced this one. See if we can focus in there. But anyway, right in there is where the track guide goes. You want to move your window up and down, get it to where you can reach it. But I'm going to show you the two things that have worked good for me replacing these. This guy right here, I think it's a snap-on. I've had it forever. Got that nice hook on it. It'd be hard to see, but on the end of that, right there, on the edges, these are pinched together so that slide doesn't come out, can't come out. When I do, stick this guy right in there and then pry it open, top and bottom. Okay, get the idea? Then you can slide that old one out, slide the new one in, and pop it together. Some guys say they use C-clamps on that. And that, again, other good tool, this guy. I actually used this. I put the window all the way down, got everything lined up, and then I went through this hole with these channel locks, and that's my blood right there. It's gonna happen. And boop, pop them together. That's all there is to it. The other side was fine. If I was a real mechanic still, I probably should replace both, but I'm not. So I just replaced the one. Plus I only have two extra, and I think they're both broke on the other rear door. So, yep. As far as the door panel, mine came apart pretty good. You got two screws in the armrest. The armrest doesn't have to come off. You just got to take the screws out. There's a screw hole down there in the bottom of the door panel. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those stupid clips that usually break. None of mine broke. There's one screw in this guy that goes right there. One screw right there. That pops out. This thing goes right there. There's two big screws up underneath the handle. So what? 2, 4, 6, 7 screws, something like that. Pop them clips out. Try not to break them. And then you take the whole panel and it'll be loose like this, and you just got to push it up. I used a flat screwdriver, got up underneath it to kind of pop it up into place. I know this is terrible camera work here, but yeah, that's what you got to do. Get your window working. Like new. Okay, putting this panel back together, and I'm going to add another pro tip here. I showed you where this fella here has got a couple holes in it. It's got these bigger Phillips screws, bigger, fatter ones. So you take those both out, and now you might be tempted to say, oh, I'm going to pull this guy off. Don't do that if you don't need to. Just leave them on the door panel. Just leave them there. Don't force them off. Because if you do, like me, you're gonna break all these little tabs. See, they're busted off in the door panel. I mean, you're still gonna be held on with 2 big screws here, but then that's gonna leave this back here to possibly flop around a little bit. But this guy then goes in there, will kind of suck it all in with that 1 screw. So you'll still be all right, but don't feel like you got to take this guy off. You can just stay there. So now we're going to put this guy in there. And I'm just showing you this because some of you guys might have never done this before. So this is your unlock, lock thingy. And that little red dick right there needs to go inside of that hole. And I am not going to be able to do this one-handed, but there. So you just got to make sure when you put it together that it's all tucked up in there, and that little lever is inside of that. Hold on. All right, now I got to put it back together. Just check and make sure that that does its thing and everything works before you get too excited. But yep. Oh, another pro tip I was gonna add: if you got a car like this that's like, it's pretty nice, your hands are gonna get dirty, cut, bloody. Go ahead and wash them up before you go back together with stuff. You don't want blood and dirt and stuff. I mean, this is like the nicest car I've ever owned, literally. And you don't want to get it all dirty. Actually keeping it kind of clean, which is kind of weird for me. But yeah, there you go. 3 windows fixed, 1 more to go. Come on, look at this thing, huh? Had this car for a couple months, and it has not gotten old yet. A little dusty under here, but super clean. '93. So look at this, 162,000 miles, 163,000. You see that oil change sticker? Yeah. 147,000 in 2003. She ain't been driven too much here in the last few years. 17 years. I've been driving her. I see it's cold. Cold, like they used to get back in the old days, cold. Low washer fluid. That's gonna cost me. I just put the hose in there. But yep. She's a beaut. And I've been using her too.